We celebrate the academic accomplishments of our newest Hawkeye graduates. We ask that all in attendance are respectful of today's ceremony and adhere to university policies that prohibit disruption in university facilities.
In your life, there's not a lot of times where you're going through the exact same things as 80 other people on a day-to-day basis, so it's a really special bond you make with your classmates.
I can walk down the street and see somebody I know, and not only do I see those people, they're constantly checking in with me. They're asking the questions about how my studies are going, how my life is going, and really investing their time in me.
And I felt that online through the virtual program with the MBA as well. I really did feel like that the professors were there for us.
I was so grateful to be able to have mentors and faculty members who were so supportive of achieving both my personal and professional goals throughout this program.
The programs challenged me, and maybe I didn't know something, but I had to go find an answer. And I think it was important to realize I'm still learning.
I am fortunate where I get to do research that is both inherently personal and professional. So my work is for parents just like me who are trying their best to raise good and kind humans.
I have taken a lot away from my students who help me to see what I can do, not only to teach future universities of students, but also how to look at what they're doing as a lens to how I can see what I can do as my own work.
Iowa City is that perfect big city with a small town feel. It's been a very welcoming place to move to and start our life here.
I was able to find community really quickly, and I was able to find the right people who were there to guide me, and so I felt like all fell into place.
I feel like a Hawkeye. I've now spent 8 years of my training, whether it was in residency or in the MBA program with the University of Iowa. But to really feel connected here as a student has been something I take a lot of pride in as well.
I'd like to thank my family and my wife for always being there for me.
If she had not been there to support me and sort of take care of those family things going on, I don't know that I would have been able to complete the program.
I would like to say thank you to my parents. They have been my rocks, they have been my greatest support, and I just can't say thank you enough for being my biggest cheerleaders throughout these last 8 years.
And also I would like to credit my friends back home. Pakistan is 12 hours ahead, and they would make time for me, listen to all my stories, help me navigate some of the problems that I would face.
My advisors have been wonderful. They're just a team of awesome scholars.
You all have shaped me in ways that I will carry with me for the rest of my life, and I'm so eternally grateful for that.
My mentors and faculty members who have first shown up as incredibly authentic human beings and second as scientists. I'm so grateful to your modeling your humility and curiosity and desire to make the world a better place.
Please be seated. Welcome and good morning. Graduates, you've never looked more ready to take on the world. I'm Jill Kalesser, and I have the honor of serving as the 10th Dean of the University of Iowa College of Pharmacy. Before we begin today's commencement ceremony, I'd like to offer a few acknowledgments and brief announcements. First, thank you to our talented brass quintet, Joshua Levy and Ryan Banks on trumpet, Matthias Da Silva on horn, Professor Jonathan Allen on the trombone, and Professor John Manning on tuba. We're grateful for the music you're providing to mark this special occasion. We also extend our appreciation to Robin Heiken, today's American Sign Language interpreter from Hands Up Communications, for ensuring accessibility for all. A sincere thank you goes to the Hansher Auditorium team, as well as the University and College of Pharmacy commencement planning teams. Your dedication and attention to detail have made today's celebration possible. I also want to recognize the friends, family, partners, and loved ones who supported you along the way, who believed in you on the hard days, celebrated on the good ones, and stood beside you throughout this journey. Today belongs to you as well. Lastly, please silence your cell phones at this time. It's truly my pleasure to welcome you all to today's graduation ceremony. We are honored to be joined by our distinguished platform guests, dedicated faculty and staff, cherished family members, and friends. We're grateful to have you with us as we honor the achievements of these exceptional graduates. And a special welcome to the class of 2026. Today marks the 140th commencement of the University of Iowa College of Pharmacy, a proud tradition of excellence and achievement. We gather to celebrate the remarkable individuals seated before us. What began nearly 4 years ago with the donning of your white coats now culminates in this moment, a testament to your dedication, perseverance, and countless hours of study, reflection, and growth in the profession. Through rigorous preparation, late nights, and early mornings, and maybe a few too many energy drinks, you have earned your place among the distinguished graduates of our college. At this time, I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge the individuals joining me on the platform this morning. Please stand when I call your name. Beginning from my far left, your right, they are Dr. Cindy Sinoski, our Associate Dean for Student Affairs. Dr. Sinoski is a tireless advocate for our students, guiding them through admissions, academic support, student life with care and dedication. Dr. Mary Ray, our Associate Dean for Academic Affairs. Dr. Ray leads our curriculum, assessment, and accreditation efforts, and her thoughtful leadership helps shape the academic excellence we're so proud of. Together, they ensure our students are not only well prepared for the ever-changing world of healthcare, but also supported and encouraged during their years of college. Carly Michael, class president, whom I'll introduce more formally later in the program. I'd also like to introduce our teachers of the year. Each year, each class of students selects an outstanding teacher. In addition, faculty select one collegiate teacher of the year. Please stand as I name you and remain standing so that we can recognize all of our teachers of the year collectively. Dr. Lewis Stevens, Collegiate Teacher of the Year. And our class teachers of the year, Dr. Matt Cantrell, Class of 2026, Dr. Erica Ernst, Class of 2027, and Dr. Jeff Reist, Class of 2028. Please join me in honoring their achievements in advancing student learning. Dr. Jeff Reist is also today's distinguished commencement speaker, who I'll introduce more formally later in the program. Regent Hensley is a respected public servant and longtime community leader whose career reflects a deep commitment to civic engagement and public service. She served 6 consecutive terms on the Des Moines City Council from 1994 to 2017, representing Ward 3 and helping guide more than $3 billion in economic development projects throughout downtown Des Moines. Beyond city government, Regent Hensley has held senior leadership roles as executive director of the YWCA of the Greater Des Moines area and is vice president of community and government affairs for Bank of the West. She has also served as president of the Iowa Student Loan Corporation, the Iowa League of Cities, and the Metro Advisory Council. She currently chairs the Horizon Science Academy Governing Board. Her many honors include introduction into the Iowa League of Cities Hall of Fame and the Iowa Women's Hall of Fame, reflecting a lifetime of service to Iowa communities. Regent Hensley attended Drake University and later received an honorary doctorate from Grandview University. She was appointed to the Iowa Board of Regents in September 2024 by Governor Reynolds and currently serves a term through April 2027. Regent Dunkel is a distinguished former state legislator and respected community leader who enjoyed a long and exemplary career in banking before retiring. She served in the Iowa House of Representatives from 2013 to 2016, earning a reputation for principled leadership and deep commitment to the people of Iowa. Her many honors include the James A. Leach Leadership Award from the Iowa Bankers Association, recognizing a lifetime of contributions to strengthening how Iowa banks serve Iowa communities, and introduction into the Iowa Women's Hall of Fame. She is a proud graduate of Lorcast College, and along with her husband Ken, calls Dyersville her home. Appointed to the Board of Regents in 2017 and reappointed in 2023, Regent Dunkel has been a steadfast champion for public higher education and the transformative power it holds for students, families, and communities across our state. Regents Dunkel and Hensley, thank you both for honoring us with your presence today and for your steadfast leadership in support of public higher education and the University of Iowa College of Pharmacy. Finally, Dr. Barbara J. Wilson, the University of Iowa's 22nd president. President Wilson will be conferring the degrees during today's ceremony, and we are very honored to have you with us today. I would also like to take a moment to recognize the family, friends, and colleagues of our students, both of those with us today and those unable to be here in person. Your support has been instrumental to their success throughout the program, and we are truly honored to have you as part of our Iowa Pharmacy family. Thank you for the encouragement, the guidance, and the love you've shown to the graduates of the class of 2026. It is now my distinct honor to introduce Carly Michael, president of the class of 2026. Carly grew up in Cedar Rapids, Robbins, Iowa. She attended Kirkwood Community College to complete her undergraduate studies prior to joining the University of Iowa for pharmacy school. Following graduation, Carly plans to move to Nashville, Tennessee to pursue residency at the Monroe Carroll Jr. Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt. Her dream is to become a pediatric clinical pharmacist. She will undoubtedly make a difference in patient lives and in her community as a valuable healthcare leader and advocate. I have been particularly impressed with Carly's thoughtfulness and leadership, and we are delighted to have Carly representing the class of 2026. We are extremely proud of all that she has and will continue to accomplish. I know we share this pride with those members of her family who are here with us tonight, her parents Mark and Kim, siblings Caden, Claire, and Carson, and extended family members and nanny families. I would ask the members of Carly's family and loved ones who are present to please stand so we can recognize you. Wow, looks like we should have reserved a whole row for you guys. Please join me in welcoming soon-to-be Dr. Carly Michael to the podium where she will provide remarks.
Good morning to everyone here with us, both in person and virtually. My name is Carly Michael, and I've had the honor of serving as the president of this fabulous class. Today is truly a special day, one where we will celebrate our hard work, growth, and achievements over the past 4 years and officially become doctors of pharmacy. How exciting. First, I would like to take the opportunity to thank those who have made my journey possible. To my parents, I'm beyond grateful to have parents who answer every phone call, no matter the time, to share in my joys, my fears, my tears, and everything in between. The kind of parents who rearrange their lives to drive hours for an interview, fly across country at the last minute to tour apartments, give selflessly so I never go without, and of course, show up to our end of semester class party bus. Thank you, Mom and Dad. To my siblings for being my greatest cheerleaders and the best of friends, thank you, Kaden, Claire, and Carson. And thank you to my extended family, my nanny families, and all of those I love. You are all so special to me. On behalf of our entire class, I would also like to thank the families, friends, and loved ones that have supported each of us along the way. Just standing here today, you can feel the emotions and the overwhelming sense of pride that you have for your favorite soon-to-be pharmacist. To our faculty, our mentors, our preceptors, and all of those with connections to the University of Iowa College of Pharmacy, thank you for your guidance and your belief in us. We will carry little pieces of you with us into our next adventures. And finally, a very special thank you to our top Quizlet creator, A-Corpus4. You've truly been a lifeline and will likely continue to impact generations of pharmacy students to come. Thank you. As I thought about how best to represent our class today, I considered drawing some inspiration from our white coat ceremony, specifically from our former dean, Dean Latender. Many of you may remember how Dean Latender was famous for stepping off the stage, microphone in hand, to encourage students to share their why pharmacy with the audience. While I briefly considered continuing that tradition, I decided it may be in everyone's best interest and in the interest of preserving my friendships that I spare you all that hot seat and remain the only one of us speaking this morning. I hope that's okay. In the few minutes that I do have, I would like to reflect on the excellent camaraderie, friendship, and kindness that our class shared. Entering pharmacy school, I remember being nervous for obvious reasons, such as the extent of studying, intense lectures, large exams, and eventually rotations, but also for more personal reasons. I really didn't know anyone. I had just moved out of my parents' house less than a year earlier, and I went to a smaller community college before starting here at Iowa. The unknown was a little scary, and I'm sure many of us share similar experiences. However, I knew more than anything that I wanted to make the most of these 4 years. I wanted to learn, I wanted to make friends, to make memories, I wanted to make connections with our professors and our clinical pharmacist. I really wanted it all. Luckily for me, and hopefully for all of you, I got everything I wanted here at the College of Pharmacy. During engagement week, I remember our GroupMe full of phone numbers, Instagram handles, and Snapchat usernames. I remember engagement week being our first look at our soon-to-be lifelong friends, our future bridesmaids and groomsmen, and for a few of us, our partners. During our P1 year, I remember an iconic Thursday afternoon alert in the GroupMe, encouraging and inviting the entire class to go downtown to get together. Many of us would poke fun, like, or even dislike the message, but ultimately, if you made it downtown, you'd likely see over half the class there as well, more than ready to laugh and enjoy time together outside of lecture. During our P2 year, I remember those capsule rooms full of class members getting ready to study, sharing Quizlets, teaching each other content, making up ridiculous mnemonics, anything to help the next person out. During our P3 year, I remember signing up and receiving our rotation schedules, seeing what the next year of our life would look like, and getting the chance to compare with our classmates. So excited about what's to come. During our P4 year, I remember going to the residency conference mid-year without most of my close friends. I remember sharing a night out with classmates I rarely got the chance to spend time with and leaving thinking they were so cool and I wish I had more time with them. After talking with others, I was not alone in these feelings. I remember spending lunch in the student room and getting to share the joys and the hardships of the year, sharing patient cases and all that we were learning in our fast-paced final year. I remember pharmacy balls, open invite tailgates, study dates, lunch hour get-togethers, birthday parties, engagements, weddings, and everything in between. I remember seeing posts on social media with not just your closest friends engaging and leaving a kind message, but slurries of classmates excited to celebrate or compliment you. I remember exiting the exam room excited about a great score to look over and share the same joy with another classmate, just as well as I remember exiting the exam room less than excited to look over and share the same face of fear. We were truly all in it together. But most importantly, I remember feeling that I could reach out to anyone about anything, and what a great feeling that was. Looking towards the future, I want to congratulate those pursuing residency on our class 100% match rate and those entering the workforce on the extent of job offers and signage you have received. This is truly just the beginning. As I wrap up today, I want to end with gratitude and love. Today, what I hope you all remember is that as great as it was to be your classmate, the best thing about these last 4 years was the chance to be your friend. Congratulations, everyone. We did it.
Thank you, Carly, for those thoughtful remarks. Well, I'm sure he needs no introduction. I'm delighted to introduce today's commencement speaker. Dr. Jeff Reist is an associate professor emeritus at the University of Iowa College of Pharmacy. He is a graduate of the University of Iowa College of Pharmacy with a BS in Pharmacy and the University of Florida College of Pharmacy with his PharmD. He is board certified as a pharmacotherapy specialist by the Board of Pharmaceutical Specialties. Prior to joining the University of Iowa faculty in 2003, Reist practiced in hospital, community, and long-term care pharmacy practices and served as a preceptor for pharmacy students. In 2008, Dr. Reist became the director of the Pharmacy Practice Lab, overseeing the delivery of the Foundations of Pharmacy Practice course until retiring in 2025. Dr. Reist also serves as a clinical pharmacist on the interprofessional team at the UI Healthcare's Department of Family Medicine Geriatric Clinic. His research has focused on innovations in teaching, methods to promote appropriate pharmacotherapy in older adults, and improving care for patients with dementia. Among his many teaching accolades, Reist has received the UI Hubbard-Walder Award for Excellence in Teaching and the Thomas R. Temple Mentorship Award from the Iowa Pharmacy Association. I'd also like to take a moment to acknowledge Dr. Reist's wife, Diane, and other family members who have supported him in his journey and are here or are watching live. Thank you for being with us today. Dr. Reist wears the commencement medallion today as a symbol of the honor and responsibilities bestowed upon the selected speaker to inspire our graduates as they embark on their next step of their journeys. Please join me in welcoming to the podium this year's distinguished commencement speaker, Emeritus Professor Jeff Reist.
Look at you guys. It just seems like yesterday, doesn't it, that you walked into FPP1. Yeah. I do want to tell you what a particular honor it is that you guys asked me to provide this commencement address. This is the greatest retirement gift I could ever have asked for. and I really mean that from the bottom of my heart. I will always treasure it and be grateful for your class for this. So thank you all so much. I'm not sure I can keep looking at you guys. You're ready to go out in the world of pharmacy. It does seem like yesterday that you walked into that lecture hall and you were P1s, all excited. And I know you maintained that excitement all 4 years. And here you are, graduating. Today marks that transition that people have talked about, that next stage in your pharmacy journey. It has been my greatest pleasure to watch you grow into the pharmacist you're becoming today, and I'm so proud of all of you. You've spent the last 4 years attaining the knowledge and practice skills necessary to provide patient care at the highest level. During this segment of your pharmacy journey, your professors, preceptors, mentors have guided you along the path to make sure that you're ready to practice and take care of patients. But from here on out, your pharmacy journey will largely be influenced by you and how you choose not only to practice pharmacy, but how you choose to live your life. Sure, there's going to be mentors along the way, licensing boards, credentialing boards, providing guidance going forward, coworkers, but you are ultimately responsible for your attitudes and actions, and those will provide the basis for your professional life and the professional that you aspire to become. I want to briefly share with you what I believe are 2 essential components to a successful professional life. One, the importance of maintaining professional competence. I think everybody buys into that. You know, we all have to keep learning. The second one, though, is really the importance of self-care. And sorry, Dr. Kanako, I'm not referring to OTC sales. In pharmacy, we call self-care, a part of practice where pharmacists help people in the over-the-counter drugs. But when I'm talking about self-care here, I'm referring to being mindful and thoughtful of your own physical and mental well-being. I will start with the importance of maintaining professional competence. As you know, pharmacy is not a static profession. New therapies emerge, guidelines shift, technology transforms how we practice, probably now more than ever. What you know today will not be enough 5 years from now, and that's not a criticism. That's just the way it is. That's the reality of a field that has changed dramatically in my 45 years of practice, and will change even more, and I would suspect more rapidly in the years to come. Your patients and colleagues will rely on you to be current, not just caring, accurate, not just well-intentioned, prepared, not just passionate. Competence is not a certificate on the wall. Competence is a lifelong journey based on good practices and good routines that become ingrained in your life. It's built in the quiet moments, reading those new guidelines before your shift, asking a colleague to teach you something that you're unfamiliar with. And one of my things that I have harped on for 4 years, subscribing to and reviewing tables of contents and reading the medical literature. Maintaining membership in professional associations, attending CE, not because you need those hours, but because you need the knowledge. It's built when you admit that you don't know, or what you don't know, and you go to find the answer using all of those resources that Professor Duba has taught you about. It's built when you choose curiosity over comfort. So stay curious. Stay curious. And this is something I have come to believe, having watched many pharmacists practice over many years. The best pharmacists are not always the ones who know everything right out of the gate, or the ones that speak the correct jargon of the day, which changes. They're the ones who never stop learning. As you're as you enter this profession, I encourage you to commit to being that kind of pharmacist. Commit to being the person who stays sharp. And I would also say the person who stays humble and teachable. Arrogance can easily get in the way of professional growth and development. Don't be that pharmacist. Commit to being the colleague that others trust because they know that you put in the time to stay competent. This degree that you're receiving today gives you the privilege to practice. Your lifelong learning gives you the right to be trusted with our patients' lives. The second component of a successful professional life is self-care. And I know that over the last 4 years, some of you may have neglected your self-care. You're busy. You're constantly studying, working, all of the stuff that goes into a busy 4-year curriculum that you've been on. But now it's time to kind of recommit to self-care. This is a subject that's near and dear to my heart. And I firmly believe you cannot provide excellent, exceptional patient care if you don't also care for yourself. An experience that reminds me of the importance of self-care is, how you're on a plane and they're going through all the safety stuff and everybody's like not paying attention and reading or whatever. And then they get to the part where if oxygen is required, these things will come down, which I've never seen, thank goodness. But I assume they do. And they tell you that if oxygen is necessary, please put that little device on yourself before assisting others. I used to think, well, that's pretty selfish. It's like, get out of my way, give me the oxygen. But then I came to realize that we need to make sure our oxygen needs are met before we can help someone else. So we won't be very efficient at helping someone else put that mask on if we're oxygen deprived. So we can apply that same principle to our professional life, in that we must be healthy, both physical and both in body and mind, to take care of our patients. You will meet patients. Pharmacy is a calling. It demands precision, empathy, resilience, which I think you've probably earned that here the last 4 years, and a commitment to lifelong learning. But it also demands balance. And that balance is not a luxury. It's not optional. It's a necessity. You will meet patients who rely on you in their most vulnerable moments. You will catch errors that prevent harm. You will have other members of the interprofessional team rely on you for your expert knowledge and clinical decision-making. You will be the person someone trusts when they're scared or confused. And you will do it because you care deeply. That's why you chose pharmacy. But the best pharmacists, the ones who thrive, not only survive, are the ones who understand that their identity is bigger than their professional title. They're the ones who hike. I would highly recommend that. They run, they bike, they play pickleball. They read for enjoyment. Do you remember that? Before pharmacy school? There are books that are actually fun to read. They coach their kids' teams. They make time for family and friends. They travel, they garden, they volunteer, they lift weights, they play music, they paint, or simply sit quietly with a cup of coffee on a Saturday morning. And they protect the parts of themselves that make them whole. Because I truly believe that a well-rounded life will make you a better pharmacist. When you step away from the counter, the patient's bedside, the hospital floor, or the clinic, to do the things that recharge your battery, you return with clearer judgment, more patience, and a deeper sense of compassion. Your outside passions refill your energy that you pour into your patients. So as you begin your career, I encourage you to show up for your patients, but also show up for yourself. Set boundaries. Set aside time for doing the things you love. Take vacations. And stay curious about the world beyond pharmacy. And go outside and play. Remember, the goal is not to choose between being a good pharmacist and being a fulfilled human being. The goal is to be both, and you can do that. Today, as you join a profession that needs your skill, your heart, and your humanity, the best way to sustain all three is to build a life that supports you as you support others. So go forward with pride in what you've accomplished, but also with the understanding that your greatest responsibility begins now. Your patients deserve a pharmacist who keeps growing in knowledge and takes care of themselves. And you deserve a career built on confidence, mastery, and purpose. May you practice with integrity, curiosity, and a commitment to excellence that never fails. I am so proud of each and every one of you. And thank you again for giving me this honor to address you one more time, even though I thought you'd heard enough from me over the last few years. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Reese, for your words of inspiration and mentorship over the year to these graduates. I'm now honored to introduce to you our university's president. Barbara J. Wilson became the second president of the University of Iowa on July 15, 2021. She earned her bachelor's degree in journalism and her master's degree and PhD in communication arts from the University of Wisconsin-Madison. She came to Iowa most recently, having served as the Executive Vice President and Vice President for Academic Affairs of the University of Illinois System. Prior to that, she served as head of the Department of Communication, Vice Provost for Academic Affairs, Executive Vice Provost for Faculty and Academic Affairs, Harry E. Preble Dean of the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences, and Interim Chancellor of the University of Illinois, Urbana-Champaign. President Wilson was a member of the Illinois faculty at Urbana-Champaign for 21 years. She was also a professor of communication at the University of California, Santa Barbara, and the University of Louisville. President Wilson's research focuses on the social and psychological effects of the media, particularly on youth. She is co-author or co-editor of 4 books and over 80 research articles, book chapters, and technical reports. In 2008, she was elected as Fellow of the International Communication Association. President Wilson is the native of Appleton, Wisconsin. Her spouse, John Lammers, is a retired professor of communication. They have 3 grown daughters. We are deeply honored to have President Barbara Wilson with us this morning. Please join me in welcoming Iowa's 22nd President, Dr. Barbara Wilson, who will issue her charge to the graduates. Graduates, please stand. President Wilson, these candidates have completed all the requirements for the degree Doctor of Pharmacy and are recommended to you by the faculty of the College of Pharmacy for conferring of these degrees.
Thank you, Dean Kolesser. On recommendation of the faculty of the College of Pharmacy and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents, State of Iowa, I confer on each of you the degree Doctor of Pharmacy as qualified and designated. Congratulations.
Now I invite Associate Deans Ray and Sinoski to please come to the podium.
In a few brief moments, it will be our honor to introduce the graduates of the class of 2026. First, I would like to take a brief moment to explain some of the symbolism behind the tradition of bestowing a hood on each graduate and the colors you see represented in the graduate's regalia. The graduation hood is a symbol of doctoral education and is the primary way to identify degrees held by graduates. The length and shape of the hood indicate the degree that is granted. The lining displays the official colors of the university awarding the degree, and the velvet trim indicates the field of study. During the processional, you may have noticed the many colors within the hoods across our faculty. Today, the graduates' hoods are olive green, recognizing the Professional Doctor of Pharmacy degree. And of course, they are lined with the beautiful black and gold of our beloved University of Iowa. Each graduate will have a hood placed over their head, symbolizing and celebrating the culmination of a significant chapter in their academic journey and marking a transition to the next chapter of their life. All of our graduates are to be recognized for their many accomplishments. In particular, stars on a gown recognize academic achievement. Cords placed across the graduate's shoulders indicate additional selected achievements in academics, leadership, service, affiliations, and professional organization involvement. They all look so wonderful. So that you can get an even better look, it is time to bring the graduates forward. We ask that the graduates line up to our left, one row at a time. We will begin with your class president, Carly Michael. For the benefit of family members and guests, after each graduate is named by Dean Sinoski and crosses the stage, a professional photographer will capture the moment that they are hooded. With that said, audience members may also come forward to take a photo of their own.
So if we want to begin to line up, as the graduates and stage party line up, I ask each graduate to take a moment to consider the significance of this moment. There's going to be days ahead that are tough. Your patient may not take their medication as expected. The cost of medications may be too much for your patients. You may disagree with a colleague. You may have outcomes that are unexpected. Like the weight of your regalia, at times you're going to feel the weight of the world on your shoulders. I hope you remember this day when you received your Doctor of Pharmacy hood, and remember the strength your education has given you to take on the challenges you will face in your careers. Though the weight may be heavy, the role you will play brings immense reward to both you and the patients you serve. So let us now begin the hooding ceremony. Carly Michael. Erica Dickey. Perkins Ayabani. Graduates, if you could also give me your cards as you come through. Hopefully you have them that way and make sure that everybody's name is pronounced. Hannah Barmore. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Jocelyn Bowick. Spencer Benning. Zachary Bowton. Aaron Boyle. Kyler Brown. Jenna Brigger. Sarah Canfield. Kaylee Casper. Morgan Castaneda. Aaron Kaylor. Jared Clement. Madeline Clement. Jaden Cooper. Emma Creech. Jenna Davey. Christina Dybert. Sarah Dodge. Jamie Dugan. Madeline Dyer. Stephanie Ikufu. Faith Fiedler. Julia Fisher. Allison Frail. Jana Freeman. Hallie Frone. Becca Gengler. Brandon Gibson. Allison Gieswein. Brandon Gillip. Noah Grolfs. Anne Guthrie. Claire Horsfield. Holly Huen. Jenna Eichard. Chris Ingram. Delaney Jansen. Brooke Jasper. Isabel Johnson. Sungri Kang. Toby Klungseth. Aurora Corfist. Leslie Lai. Nina Lancelotti. Isha Lawande. Sophia Lee. Kevin Lee. Stanley Liu. Mallory Lusart. Lauren Lowry. Nina Mallow. Darlene Mendoza. Maxwell Monterastelli. Phoebe Moore. Dawson Muggenberg. Alvin Wynn. Nicholas Nielsen. O'Shane Oke. Lucas Pitson. Tressa Pitson. Caden Porter. Benjamin Reagan. Sabrina Renner. Connor Riley. Anna Roshek. Bomi Yang. Sarah Shady. Natalie Schemmel. Megan Schur. Mason Selk. Maha Siddiqui. Autumn Smith. Sydney Soder. Anna Springer. Madison Strauss. Andrew Sundberg. Chris Tran. Dat Tran. Hannah Tucker. Ellie Tweet. Carly Yule. Emily Van Dale. Xiaochen Wang. Natalie Wessel. Emily Woodhouse. Madeline Yenter. We're going to wait for everybody to get back in the room. Okay, now we're ready. So ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the graduating class of 2026. Okay, please be seated. At this time, I would like to ask President Wilson to again come forward and provide some remarks.
I am really honored to be part of today's commencement, my first of 7 ceremonies. So you're the first, which I think is memorable. And I offer all of the graduates my heartiest congratulations on this very, very special moment in your lives. Like several of the previous speakers, I also want to thank all of the friends and family who are here with us today, and thank those who couldn't be with us today but are joining this virtually. We couldn't do this kind of work without your support, and certainly our students could not do what they do on their academic journey without you. I know that as pharmacy students, you've made enormous sacrifices in many ways to pursue your dreams, but you could not have done that without the support and the encouragement and the sacrifices of your loved ones. They are equally part of today's new beginnings, and we are all grateful to them. So right now, graduates, I'm going to ask you in a minute to stand up, find your people in the audience, and give them a big round of applause and thank you. Go ahead, do it. Okay, you can sit down now. You are graduating from a very distinguished program that the University of Iowa is very proud of. The College of Pharmacy was founded in 1885. Let me say that again, 1885, over 140 years ago. It is the first public college of pharmacy west of the Mississippi. That's pretty phenomenal. Another fact you may or may not know, 50% of the working pharmacists in the state of Iowa have been trained right here at the University of Iowa. An incredible statistic. And UI College of Pharmacy alumni practice in nearly all of Iowa's 99 counties. Graduates, we are very proud of your individual accomplishments, and we are proud to send you off as part of the great Iowa pharmacy legacy. If you're staying in Iowa to practice, you will be joining a large and impressive professional community. For those of you who are moving on elsewhere, we are grateful that you will be bringing Iowa excellence to your communities beyond our state's borders. Even though we're saying farewell to you today, of course, you will always, always be part of us. Your work here will always remain a part of our foundation of excellence. And your work in the future will always reflect positively on your University of Iowa education. Now, as you go forward, I hope that you will promise to do 3 things. There's no test to any of this, okay? 3 things. First, wear your black and gold Hawkeye colors wherever you can. And they're good colors, right? And if you have a tiger hawk on anything you're wearing, what will you hear from wherever you go? Go Hawks! Second, please use the skills of listening, critical thinking, and perspective taking that you've acquired here at Iowa to help make the world a better place. And third, please continue to support and advocate for the University of Iowa and for higher education in general. Once again, congratulations, good luck, and best wishes for great success in the wonderful years ahead of you. We are very, very proud of you, Hawkeyes. Go Hawks.
I I want to again express my appreciation to our commencement speaker, Dr. Jeff Reist, President Wilson, Board of Regents Christine Hensley and Nancy Dunkel, faculty and staff, family and friends for being here to celebrate these graduates. Graduates of the class of 2026, as you step into the next chapter of your journey, whether you're entering practice, pursuing a residency, or exploring another career path, I offer you my warmest congratulations. Today is not an ending, today is a beginning. And before you leave us, I'd like to share 3 things that I want for each of you. First, I want you to believe in yourself. I share this as a dean, but also as a first-generation college student. I did not grow up knowing how to navigate higher education, but hey, look at me now. If any of you feels that way, know this, you belong and our profession needs you. You will have hard days and may feel uncertain at times, but you've worked hard, matured professionally, and you are ready. I have every confidence that you will make a meaningful difference in the lives of your patients. Oprah Winfrey once said, "You become what you believe." Second, I want you to carry a vision of your future. My own vision has always been to cure cancer and improve health. Becoming a dean allowed me to expand that vision by supporting, training, and hopefully inspiring graduates like you. Your vision might not be crystal clear today, or it might still be emerging. Either is perfectly okay, but let your vision guide you, challenge you, energize you, especially when the path forward feels uncertain. And finally, don't be a stranger. You will always be part of the University of Iowa College of Pharmacy family. So stay connected, share your milestones, your wisdom, and yes, your baby pictures, both fur and human, and help us inspire the next generation, just as others helped inspire you. We are so proud of you. We are so excited for your future and the future of our profession with you in it. Congratulations, class of 2026. I ask that all attendees please remain seated during the recessional. Graduates, please proceed to the staircase at the front of the lobby where we will assemble for a class photo. Once all of the graduates have exited for the photo, then everybody may depart at their convenience. This concludes the 140th commencement of the University of Iowa College of Pharmacy. Congratulations and go Hawks.